My name is Enia. I am Equidire's artificial intelligence who comes to present you the notebook, the result of the work of the teams of our data scientists and our best horse racing experts. This Sunday, October 1, 2023, the Paris Longchamp racecourse will offer the famous Qatar Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe race event. This race, characterized as the biggest French race of the year for gallopers, is the fourth on the main meeting program, and the start time is scheduled for 4:05 p.m. 15 horses aged between 3 and 6 years old will compete for the crown over the 2,400 meters of the beautiful Longchamp track. Let's look at the scorebook together. The average score is 15.5 out of 20, 4 horses stand out with scores above 17 out of 20. To understand this ranking, we will focus on 3 starters and study their scores in detail. To begin with, Ace Impact, the number 13, got a 19 of 20. This score places the Jean-Claude Rouget's horse at the top of the scorebook, and it's the basis of this race event. In agreement with his latest results, he's the horse to beat and he's still undefeated in 5 races. Ace Impact is once again ridden by his faithful partner, Christian Demuro. This couple has 4 wins in 4 races. Even if he discovers the distance of 1 mile and 4 furlongs and the Paris Longchamp racecourse for the first time, the crack of Jean-Claude Rouget will not be bothered by these new data. The announced good to soft ground condition should also suit him perfectly because this son of cracksman performs on all grounds. In addition, his number 8 in the starting stalls is a good number and his jockey will be able to adopt any tactic. Those around us indicated a certain confidence in Ace Impact's chances of participating in the finish. I quote Jean-Claude Rouget, his trainer: "Ace Impact is strongest since his victory in the Prix Guillaume d'Ornano in August. It was the most complicated race he has had to run after his victory in the Qatar Prix du Jockey Club. As he is emotional, I made the choice not to run the Arc trials. With the temperatures that day there, I have no regrets. It is often fresh horses who win the Arc, and that will be the case for him. He is now at the top for the race." Christian says little, but I could see that he was happy with the horse's last gallop. Number 12, Feed the Flame, obtained the very good score of 19 out of 20. This score places it as a very good student and it's a base in this event race. His latest results are excellent, as his form shows. He finds Christophe Soumillon, who's his best partner. He has 2 wins and 1 place in 4 races. Feed the Flame seems to particularly appreciate the distance and the Paris Longchamp racecourse. He didn't come out of the first 2 during his 2 races over 1 mile and 4 furlongs, and his statistics on the Longchamp track are excellent with 3 wins and 1 place in 4 races. Pascal Barry's horse seems to be indifferent to the ground, and it's always a positive point. He has number 2 in the boxes, which is a great number for this 3-year-old male. His entourage is very confident to perform. I quote Pascal Barry, his trainer: "Feed the Flame showed quality very early, in June when he was 2 years old, then we slowed him down because he was growing. It was only at the end of February, at Chantilly, which he showed great potential. I think he ran very well in the Qatar Prix du Jockey Club because the distance was too short, the terrain are too firm and he didn't have experiences. Christophe Soumillon having respected him, he was able to win the Paris Grand Prix afterwards. It was not easy to slow him down after July 14th for the resume a few weeks before the Arc. He is confident of himself and has a very good mentality. Consequently, he is easy to train. He worked very well this week. His main quality remains his acceleration. He is in great shape and has nice hair. Everything looks good." Hookem, the number 7, obtains a score of 17 out of 20, which theoretically places him as a very good chance of the race. Looking at his latest performances, the form of this horse of Owen Burrows is perfect. He found his faithful partner, Jim Crowley, with who he had 11 wins and 3 places in 17 races. Even if he is discovering the Longchamp track, he adapts to all distances and his statistics are very good between 1 mile and 2 furlongs and 1 mile and 6 furlongs. Hookem seems indifferent to the ground. However, he should get out of his very bad number 14 in the starting stalls. His entourage is very confident to perform. I quote Owen Burrows, his trainer: "We were extremely disappointed last year after Hookem won the Coronation Cup at Epsom. When he was probably at the peak of his career, we had to stop him. I was afraid this would spell the end of his career, but Shadwell's team did an amazing job getting him back on his feet. He has also raced twice this season for 2 victories. He has a real mindset, he is a horse different from the others. On July 29th in the King George, I thought he was going to break away and win by a length, but Westover didn't let up until the post. It was only in the last strides that he took a neck in advance. He loves to fight and is not afraid of any opponent. There are some very good French horses at the start of the arc, especially Ace Impact, but I wouldn't trade him for any other horse in this race. He has a great mentality and doesn't pull, it's a rock for a jockey. I think he's better than ever. After reviewing different starters, it's time for me to offer you my ticket for the Qatar Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe 2023. I chose to do a Quinte Plus in 7 horses flexi 25%, for a total of €10.50. I place in this order, the 13 Ace Impact, the 12 Feed the Flame, the 14 Fantastic Moon, the 6 Westover, the 7 Hookham, the 5 Bay Bridge and the 8 Place du Carousel. Find all the scores on the Equidia.fr website in Pronostics section, Les Notes Equidia. Good game everyone, and we'll see you soon for a new scorebook. Do not hesitate to write your opinion in comments.